Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Alpha Central. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
How do you tell your girlfriend that she's getting fat? Girls
Honestly, to be honest with you, in my current situation, I would tell one of the kids to say it. That's what I would.
Kids always have that grace that can say whatever they want, and parents just have to. He's just a kid.
A 2-in-1. Getting what needs to be heard said and teaching his son how to deal with sensitive issues and women.
Hey, seriously, if you just tell me whose this is, I'm not going to be upset.
It's yours. I'm telling you. There's
It's
no
not
other
mine.
Bro's next move should have been to tell her it was a bracelet.
Honestly, it's so up that nowadays when I tell people I did literally nothing all day, I just laid in bed, I just laid down and flobbered and took it easy and chilled, they say, you're lazy. Get up. Go to work. That's bad. That's wrong.
I mean, if you skipped work to do that, then yes, I would agree with them. But if it's your day off, I mean, do what you want.
But if I told people that I was doing nothing all day in 1500s Italy, really anywhere during the Renaissance, the greatest painters the world has ever known would go, what? You're telling me there's a redhead with a little tummy doing nothing, just lying around? Where is she? I will immortalize her. There is something
You ain't no goddess, girl, to be in a Greek statue.
holy and beautiful in this image that I must capture. Where did those values go?
Nothing makes me laugh like a delusional woman. I bet Leonardo da Vinci would have lost it too if he heard this redhead with a little tummy yapping.
That's embarrassing.
That's hilarious.
And that's why I always say karma is best served piping hot.
Babe, that guy over there just smacked my ass.
What? I mean, what?
Wait, what?
To be fair, she wanted a reaction, and I'd call confusion a valid reaction.
It was legit. He was like, what?
Who makes you happy?
You have an
Who makes
ass?
you wake up every day and want to do what you do?
My cat.
You who?
My cat. I honestly, like, as of right now, I love my family, of course, I do. But my cat, he's like, you know, the closest thing I have to like a little child. And that is why I wake up every day, you know, to feed him, go home. I look forward to seeing him. Yeah, that
Women are lost.
is who makes me happy.
Why do you end up hopping?
I'm gonna keep it all the way tall. I hate cats. I ain't gonna lie to you. That'd be
I would have popped
that'd be
too.
a problem. You feel me?
That would have been horrific.
They sneaky.
No, they're not.
They, you know what I mean, I'm not. I just don't like cats personally.
Even the host kept giving her the side eye, hoping she'd realize that was an insane answer.
Right?
What?
We have to pray first.
Why?
We always pray out before we eat.
Yeah, but the guy here, he knows how to cook.
But now he's praying for a quiet meal.
Can I pay for your drink?
No, it's okay.
Are you sure? Okay.
That's a robbery case that'll never hold up in court.
You're done eating, the plate needs to go in the sink.
I thought I got married 6 years ago.
Run.
Well, he better just stay on that couch because there's no chance he's sleeping in the bed tonight.
The shirt is Vivienne Westwood's, the bag is Zara, and the shoes are actually custom made.
Whoa!
Where did she even find clown shoes like that? I thought jesters went out of style in the 12th century.
It's like Sideshow Bob shoes.
Today, I'm going to show my son how a bra really works.
Wow, those are some nice looking eggs.
They sure are. Go ahead and open it up.
Aw, there's just tater tots inside.
Life lessons with things you can find at home. Good job, Dad.
So I was having trouble starting my husband's truck this morning, and I had to call him for some assistance. And he said, babe, have you tried turning the key? So if I never post again, it's because I'm in prison!
You know, she never really did confirm or deny if she actually did
Right?
try turning the key.
Okay, story time. So I bought my mom a new car, right? When I bought her the RDX, this was like a few years back before she passed. And I had to take the car to go get ceramic coated and stuff, so I had to give her my car. My car and her car are pretty much the same. It starts the same. I had a Honda Fit at the time. You're supposed to step on the brakes and then push the button to start the car. I get a call at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Honey, the car isn't working. It's not starting. And I'm just like, ah. And then I straight up told her, did you do this? Did you do that? She says, I did everything. She's about 30 minutes away from me. And she needs to go to work. So I have to get my fucking sleepy ass out of bed. It was like 4 in the morning, because if it was 5, I probably would have been up already. And drive over to her house. And all I did was step on the brakes, push the button on the Honda Fit, and it started immediately. And she was just like, oh, oops. And then just went into the car and drove off. Like nothing. Like she didn't cause me like an hour's worth of driving back and forth just to turn this on.
Always try to find the light in every situation. She probably won't think it's as funny, though.
So, honey, what did it take to land the perfect wife?
Lower my standards.
Andrew! I will crash this car right now.
His laugh says it all. You gotta love this couple.
What's an item under $20 that dramatically improved your life?
The pen I signed my divorce papers with. Take that, Jessica.
You see, the pen won't leave him for another man either.
Mightier than the sword. You can't fight a woman with a sword.
Got it all on camera. Got it all on camera.
You wanted a nice Jeep.
I got
where
it
you're
all
at.
on camera. All this instead of just paying $63, right? All this instead of just paying $63, right? All of this instead of paying $63.
No, and of course it's
all of this instead of just paying $63.
And when you ask her how it happened, she'll say she doesn't know. It all just happened.
The way you're talking about women
just a girl
in their 30s is absolutely disgusting.
What did I say? No, tell me specifically what I said.
They have baggage, they have high bodies. Like, you're making these blanket general statements about women that's absolutely disgusting. I wish you love, light, and healing. I'm about to leave because I don't want to be around you.
Hang on. Before you leave, can I just ask, I just want to ask you one question. Do you think that women in their 20s generally have less baggage than women in their 30s? Yes or no?
It's possible, yes.
Hold on, before you say your thing, doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. As you get older, you go through more experiences, and some of those are positive experiences, some of those are negative experiences. So both men and women accrue trauma and baggage as they age. It's just the reality of being older. So yes, I'd rather date somebody, a younger woman who's maybe 25, for example. Don't get me wrong, I've dated women older than me, so it's not like I'm exclusively going after like college girls. But what I am saying is, if they want to date me and I want to date them, I don't see any problem with dating a 25-year-old.
How are they going to argue that younger people don't have less baggage?
It's because the sisterhood. Anything you talk about bad about women, no, misogyny.
For the fellas, would you rather tell your feelings to a brick wall or to a woman?
That's a good question. Let's look at the comments. The brick wall not gonna cut me off mid-sentence.
Also, the brick wall won't accuse you of looking at the roof all funny either.
You want to know why men, or you're asking about the fact that men don't really know how to handle or keep a really good woman. Okay.
Right.
What? So you were married. How long you been divorced?
3 years.
Okay. How long were you married?
6 years.
Married 6 years. Okay. Who filed?
I did.
Of course.
What was the reason?
He cheated. He had a baby with a coworker.
Okay.
Did he ever tell you why he cheated?
No.
Do you think he was a good man?
No.
If he would have never cheated, would you thought he was a good man?
No.
Just proves that she never really wanted a husband. She just wanted a project to work on.
My son will never, ever be paying any of y'all daughters' rent, electricity bill, phone bill, or any of that type of while he's dating
You tell your
daughters,
son that.
okay? There are stages of development. You come in this world as a girl, you develop into a woman, you hopefully become a wife, and then a mother.
Yep.
And when you become a wife, yeah, that's when your husband hopefully will be the provider and take care of everything in terms of that household and all that kind of stuff. And that's exactly what I'm raising my son to be prepared to do. If y'all think that my son is going to be walking around here dating women and paying their damn rents and everything else like he's somebody's gump, you must be crazy. And the only way he...
Is it a Gump because of Forrest Gump?
He would do it as if his father got into him and told him, hey, if they want to be treated like tricks, trick they ass. You understand? And I don't want them to have to be like that. But know this, you better be telling your daughters that if they out here talking trick language, they're going to attract tricks.
Mm-hmm.
In a lot of cultures, that's why when them girls hit womanhood, they don't leave their parents' house until they hit wife. Because the father is still responsible for them girls until they hit wife. You motherfuckers with your sprinkle think that while your daughters is out here supposed to be women taking care of themselves, that our sons is supposed to be taking care of them. Nah, my son will not be taking care of their while he's dating them, okay?
Drizzle, drizzle.
Now that's
My
a good
mom.
mother, teaching her son not to simp over these women until there's a ring on both of their fingers.
Are you kidding? Can we?
With a screaming reaction like that, honey, I don't think he was rooting for your team.
Does height matter in a guy?
Yes.
You guys judge based on something guys can't change. I judge based on unnatural beauty. So we're gonna see what you guys look like without makeup.
I'm not wearing makeup. I have sunglasses on.
Got him.
Sure.
We got him.
She said that while slowly backing away from that makeup wipe.
So I went on a date last night. Oh my god, tell me all about it. He's divorced, like 3 times. He has 5 kids he doesn't see.
Jeez.
He's a convicted felon. Wait, felony for what? Homicide in the 3rd degree.
Jeez.
Okay, great. What's the problem? Well, he has an Android. Oh my god, girl, run.
A week later, she'd been thinking if there were any signs he wasn't the right guy.
My name is Joshua Johnson. I'm actually a doctor. I am a therapist, and I was wondering if I could maybe help you with your problems.
No.
Diagnosed a bit.
And the prognosis says that it's not looking good
I
that
can
she'll
agree.
recover.
So, for everybody to keep asking me about where's my 6 kids' daddy at, let me let y'all know. So, my first baby daddy, which was my first love, and he's the father of my oldest, he has transitioned from Tony to Tracy.
My. Okay.
And he is now living in Atlanta, Georgia, dressed fully as a female. And he does not want to have anything to do with his child. My second baby daddy was kicked in the chest by a horse. It gave him an instant heart attack and he died. My third baby daddy, just a deadbeat. I didn't know that he was married, and when I told him I was pregnant, he confessed to her what the situation
You didn't know he was married?
was, and all that. She went with it, and now we just waiting on the DNA test to come back so that they can pay child support. Well, she's going to pay child support because, as I stated, he a deadbeat, he ain't got no job, and by them being legally married, she works to bring in the income. She will be the one that be paying me child support. My fourth baby daddy decided he wanted to be a pirate and go rob the boat freights and like that. So he is now serving 20 years.
Jeez.
When he gets out, my child will be 25. And my last 2 kids have the same father, and he is 72 years old, living in a nursing home with dementia.
Hate to be the one to break it to.
What is going... Jeez. She's literally like the cum dumpster for like the most unsavory men possible.
But the only common denominator is that they all changed their lives after being with her.
Person in that room could have been praying for this little girl.
A few minutes earlier.
Her hairspray is called the boyfriend repellent.
I know that men are literally dogs.
Literally.
And that's opposed to figuratively.
Because a woman will be with a man for 5, 6, 7, sometimes even 10 years, begging for this man to put a ring on it. And
The question that should be being asked here is, first of all, why is she hanging around that long for a man that obviously isn't going to propose? Not to mention, she could have proposed herself. But all in all, it's just showing a lack of self-esteem.
And he goes, no, like, I'm just not ready, I'm not ready. She goes,
No, it wasn't that he wasn't ready, per se. It's that he wasn't ready to marry her.
you know what? F off, I'm giving you the ultimatum. You either marry me or we break things off. Majority of the time, men will go, you know what? We're just going to break things off then. And within 1 year, a single year, this man will be engaged to another woman.
Like I said, and I'll say it again, he just wasn't ready to marry her. So pay attention, ladies. Most men know very early on in the stages of a relationship if they actually want to marry the woman that they're dating.
This is 100% agree. This is be the Godfather thing that we kind of... I agree that Godfather in very short time, men do know if I want to marry this person or not. But it takes a long time to make sure this person is worthy of marriage.
So don't sit around waiting for years and begging for a man to marry you that has already made up his mind a long time ago that he doesn't want to.
She's screaming into the camera about her principles and meanwhile stuck around for 10 years with someone who just didn't agree.
5 things husbands do not want to hear their wives say. You know, I've been thinking. That means your day off just got canceled and you're going to end up in a store.
Yep.
Trust me. I'm fine. She's not fine. She wasn't fine before she said that. She's not going to be fine after she said that. She's not going to be fine for a while. And you're going to find out in excruciating detail just how fine she really isn't.
Yep.
Can you come here for a minute, please? None of that minute is going to be good when you get there. It's going to be
It's going to be a lot longer than a minute too, brothers.
Longest 60 seconds of your life. I didn't sleep well. Do not tell her you did. Do not tell her you didn't, because then she's going to think you're competing with her. Just nod your head and tell her you're sorry. And maybe even buy her some flowers. You're wearing that? Just go change. Do not try to defend yourself. Do not try to defend your fashion choices. Just go change. That outfit you have on is never going to see the outside anyway, so why even bother trying to defend it?
My man is deciphering the lost languages of old. But seriously, it's amazing how universal of an experience this is.
If you're making $180,000 a year, why aren't these children on any type of health insurance?
Well, the profession that I have, there's no insurance offered, and I mean...
Well, it doesn't have to be. You're considered a independent contractor, right?
Right.
That means you can get private health insurance. Uh-huh.
Well,
did you know that?
I'm not really sure how to go about doing that.
How to find private health insurance?
Right. Insurance for what? I mean...
Well, child support for what? Because you're definitely getting ready to pay. How about that?
Wait.
You came here to waste my time.
And he's talking about my kids being teased at school and all of that. No, he's the one being teased. He's the one that is brainwashing them to believe this stuff and want to turn my kids against me because I don't want to be with him any longer. That's the ultimate problem.
The memory we're getting ready to make, because I made my ruling, is making your monthly child support payment $2,576.
That's how much you gotta pay.
No, that's how much you gotta pay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The children live with him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't see the celebration.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. What happened to the celebration? Because you're the one that's paying that $2,576. The children live with him. He should not pay you anything.
The victim card doesn't work when you're in court and there's an actual victim right there.
Who's known better for cooking, men or women?
Woman, are you serious?
Alright, name a famous chef. Go on.
Gordon Ramsay.
Go on. Who's known better for cooking, men or women?
Women.
Name a famous chef, quickly.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gordon
Okay.
Ramsay.
Yeah. I thought women were known better.
Oh, okay.
Who's known better for cooking, men or women?
Women.
Name a famous chef, quickly.
Gordon Ramsay.
Exactly.
Damn, Gordon Ramsay's so famous.
Can't blame them for going with their default response of anyone but a man, when that's what feminists have been preaching for so many years.
Yeah.
Man, leave that man alone, man. If you
Stop it. Get some help. I go do that shit once a month. It's enjoyable. And you just get the lounge. They take care of your nails. They massage your feet. They clean your feet. They cut your toenails. My toenails are super big and jaggedy. It's so hard to cut them myself. Rather have a professional do it. It's enjoyable. It's not gay. Stop it with the gay.
Y'all don't leave Cody Ford alone, dog. Leave Cody Ford alone. He doesn't give a fuck. Cody does not care. He's living his best life.
Damn right.
I told y'all, he did not like that girl, bro. He didn't like her like that. He got tired of having a camera in his face all day. He just wanted to play football and come home and just chill. Next thing you know, it's another camera in his face. And here y'all fangirls go, recording this man getting his nails done with one of his 304s. One of his hoes. He can't catch a break. Y'all are doing what his girlfriend was doing, well, his ex-girlfriend was doing.
Jeez.
And that's putting a camera on him once again. But anyways, it is what it is. It's just good to see Cody Ford living his best life. He ain't been on camera. You seen that he hasn't been posting ever since that happened. He never cared about it. It's just good to see bro chilling for once, man. Finally. Because if I played
I want to see some bros getting some nice facials. That's what I want to see. Get some good skin going, man.
3-hour NFL football game and I came home to a camera being in my face and I had to make boy content, I would have broke up with your ass.
Now, I don't know anything about the personal life of Cody Ford or his ex-girlfriend, but what I do know is that she would not stop recording TikToks and Instagrams right in his face every single day.
Hey, did you know that Saudi Arabia was the safest country in the world up until 2018?
I did not know.
Yeah, check it out. According to Wikipedia, until June 2018, Saudi Arabia was the only country in the world in which women were forbidden from driving motor vehicles.
Ooh, that stare down at the end. She is not happy.
Someone please explain why America uses Fahrenheit and not...
Now, sweetheart, I don't want to give you misinformation, but I think is that little bald-headed baby on PBS.
He's talking about that kid, Caillou. The clip is that one day on December 25th, you give each other gifts and you celebrate the birth of the Lord and Savior, Jesus
That's Christmas.
You're thinking of Christmas. Yeah, no, the this is that math subject we had to take in high school.
Oh, no.
That's calculus.
Called calculus. Is that stuff you use to grease your pan before you cook something.
You're thinking of Crisco.
I
the thing
wasn't
that
sure
the caterpillar goes into before it becomes a butterfly.
No. You're thinking of a chrysalis. No, this is Christopher's last name. The guy who sailed over to America on the Mayflower. He sailed the ocean blue.
No. That's Columbus. This are the specialized shoes that you wear outside when playing sports on turf.
No, what you're talking about
It's cleats.
are cleats.
All right, okay,
no,
that's what I
sweetie,
thought.
What Chris is actually those big puffy white clouds that you see in the sky.
No, what you're thinking about are clouds. This was actually the U.S. president of the Lewinsky scandal.
Ooh.
And smile for the camera because it's only right.
Along with mugshots, this was the only time you shouldn't have smiled in a camera.
I don't think women have empathy for men at all.
Oh,
Because here's the difference. As a man, I have to understand you to attract you. I have to be charming, I have to be charismatic, I have to be interesting and have a bunch of witty responses and be able to be so that you're attracted to me, but at the same time, when I bring you back to my place, it needs to be clean, it needs to be in a certain manner, it needs to be decorated a certain way. I need to create a vibe, as some of you guys said earlier. I need the vibe. What's the vibe exactly? The vibe is making you feel comfortable enough to arouse you, right? To go be able to get what I want, intimacy-wise. So I would argue, men, if they want to be successful with women, have to understand women. But on the other hand, you guys don't have to understand us at all. You guys all have to understand what you want in the man, but you don't need to have to understand the man. And I would argue that's why so many of you guys are single.
No. Because I 100% agree with this one.
You guys don't understand men. If you did, more of you would be married, more of you would be in long-term relationships, more of you would have children. But most of you are not. Why? Because modern women about modern men. They just care about what they want. And if the man doesn't have what they want, they leave.
If men started treating women like they've been treating men, we'd wipe out humankind.
How much money does he have to make per year? At least 100,000. Going to 50-50 or someone who fully provides? Fully provides. What does that mean to you? That I would have an allowance. How much would that look like for you?
An allowance?
Like 7,000, 5,000.
That's pretty much all of the 100K.
per month.
The best thing you can ever do for yourself in 2024 is to learn the difference between assets and liabilities. This is a liability. This is the woman who will come into your life and suck the life out of you, bro.
Succubus.
When I tell you guys, number one, she can't do math. Number two, she's trying to take all your money. I don't know one person making over 100K a year that's going to want to be dealing with this shit. You know, there's not many men out here who are making more than 100K a year. It's called delusion. I want a man who's going to pay everything for me, but I'm not going to do anything he asks of me.
You know, I finally hit the 100K this year. And the more money I make, yeah, the more my money.
Don't care about you, homie. They care about the status. They care about how much money they're coming in. They care about how much money you are giving them. They care about when you're going to marry them and give them that $50,000 thing. I'm telling you guys, it's a cold game you're playing. Pick and choose wisely.
Agreed.
Amen, brother. If she wants you, she'll want you working minimum wage or as a millionaire.
Been together with this man how long?
20 years. I never got to have that bachelorette party. Never got to have the bridal shower. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. I love this man. I want his last name. I have 3 kids with this man.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Your last statement was what?
I have 3 kids with this man. One of which is 8 weeks old.
What are you writing?
She said a lot, Your Honor. I was just thinking the same thing. She said a lot over there.
No,
I want to give her...
This is all I heard.
Okay.
I've been with this man 20 years. We have 3 children.
That's right.
What in that statement did you write?
The first thing I have written here is she brought up wanting the last name. You don't need a marriage to change your name. It's very simple to change your last name. I'm not changing my last name. You just She's fill out a not gonna form, marry me. you turn it in, and you can change it. You can make your name anything. No way. If that's why you want to get...
And this is the first time freaking I'll agree with like Steve Harvey and how he's reacting on this one.
If that's why you want to get married for a name, you can change it. It's easy to change your name.
Hold up.
20 years and she still didn't get the hint. Huh.
How many bodies you got?
I think it's okay. Some men, MGTOW type men, just don't want to get married. They still want the long-term relationship, the long-term commitment, the kids, the wife, in a sense. So 20 years, they seem like they're doing a great job in their relationship still.
0.
You're rude?
Yeah.
Where would you take me on a first date if you could do anything and money was no object?
Maybe something chill, just mini golf.
Would you rather, like $100 or like money?
$100 is a lot of money.
They're laughing to mask the pain of a man who's not interested in any of them.
OnlyFans girls really think that all men want them and are just desperately clamoring for them just because you have Sims paying the $5.99, the $4.99. Not everybody wants stinky coochie. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I catch you guys next time. Ciao.